Welcome back to Crew W Racing. So Saturday night, yeah, we got into a wreck. I'm gonna say it was somewhat of a rookie mistake, and just things happened so quick. We ate the wall in turn two. So I'm just gonna show you where we're at with the car, and then the plan going forward. This whole front end's moved over this way and took out the bumper. That strut tower's bent. This frame rail's bent. Just everything's over. So what we're gonna do, I gotta come along. I got a chain. I got something tied to the car to start pulling it out. At least that's the plan. Like, comment, subscribe, and just let me know what's going on. It's always fun to talk to you guys. So with that being said, I'm going to go out and get the car set up and start pulling. Alright, so what we got going on here, I have the Excursion hooked up to the Come Along. Same chain. And then a chain wrapped around the main cage to this scrap metal dumpster. And I'm just trying to start pull it out. We'll see what happens. I'll check in a little bit. Sometimes all you need is a truck, a car, and a tree. And some chains. We definitely got her straightened out a lot better than she was. I'm not so worried about the radiator support or the bumper. But definitely straightened out a lot better. So it's a good thing. And you can see how much I even moved the radiator back over. The alternator stud was all the way over here. So we definitely got it straight again, or close to straight. Alright, so we got it pulled back out the best that I could. All this stuff, just the radiator support and bumper. I'm not so worried about that, but I was worried about the frame rails. I want to make sure the frame rails are good. And they seem pretty dang straight. So we're good there. Looks like the strut tower came out some, like it needed to be. But now we got all this to deal with. Jack it up, pull the tire out, pull the tire off, and start going through what needs to be done. So I didn't film it, but I abandoned the dumpster tied to the car with the Come Along to the truck because dumpster started moving. So we went to more aggressive measures, should we say. We tied the car to the tree and yanked it with the truck. So yeah, very aggressive measures. I didn't really film any of it, so that's why it's not in this video. So with that being said, I'm going to get to work, jack it up, get this wheel off. I'll be back with you guys in a little bit. Alright, so I got the wheel off. Strut's bent. Inner tie rod's bent. Yeah, I bent that good. Strut rod's bent, but that's going to be easy to straighten out. And I'm pretty sure this lower is bent. But here's the thing. Brand new strut, brand new inner, and a brand new control arm. I bought all this stuff over the winter because I knew something like this was going to happen. So I at least had spares. The one thing I didn't count on, the bent wheel. That's a $100 wheel right there. Another $70 tire. So Friday I gotta get a wheel and a tire, and then we should be good. So I'm going to continue tearing this apart and go on from there. Alright, so damage report. Since I got everything torn apart, we're just going to go ahead and get into it and go from there. Alright, so basically, everything's out of here. Tie rod's out. Lower control arm's out. Yeah, all my tools are sitting right there right now. But damage report. Wheel. What they have in turns 1 and 2 at the track is a guardrail. So that explains this and this going into the guardrail. Inner tie rod end. Bent to crap. Strut. Trying to get a good angle at it, but it's bent right here. So that's trash. Lower control arm. You can see it bending through here. And even up into here. That's the new one. So I got a new strut, new lower, and I also tore the boot on my CB axle. So definitely tons of damage, but still savable. Did I get the car perfectly straight? No, I didn't. But we're still going to race this weekend, and we're still going to have fun. I got a new wheel coming tomorrow. I got to go pick up some tires at Walmart and go out and have fun. We're going to get it back together and go from there. Alright, so we got the car all back together for the most part. Radiator's over there. JB Weld's setting up, but let's go ahead and take a look at it and go from there. Alright, so wheels back on, brand new wheel, brand new tires. Both right sides are brand new. Went to Walmart and picked them up today. Gained some camber. Car's probably still bent, but it is what it is. But we got her all back together. You can see it's still kind of bent. But what are you going to do? Points are points, and you got to get out there and run them. So, nice zipper tie job. And so, we got it back together. I'll put the radiator in probably tomorrow morning, fill it up with water, run it, make sure everything's good. I got to thank Andrew Coates for coming out tonight and just helping me get this car back together. I mean, he did amazing work. That bar that was split in half, we got it patched up, ready to go for tomorrow. And just helped me get the whole car back to where it should be. We got tow set and everything else. So, yeah, we're in good shape. I'll probably add another clip in the morning of the car running, loading, whatever we got to do. Like, comment, subscribe, and check out the other channels I will put down in the description. Crashers Adventures, Twin J Racing, my brother's channel, Twin J Racing. I'm not sure what the other one's called, Dirty Blaze Garage. I race with them. I'm not sure. We just add each other or subscribe to each other on YouTube, so I'll just include them into it. So, and then Up to No Good Racing. Fender's still crinkled in. I'm not too, Fender's still crinkled in. I'm not too worried about that. Tires back a little bit, but we're going to see how it does. I'm editing this video now and just realized I didn't shoot an outro to it, so here we go. Basically, we got the car back together. There was a few more things that had happened, and I covered that back in Turn 1 Tuesday with the crank pulley and just some other small things. We did go race. It turned out good. We finished 5th that night after a whole bunch of other issues, but the car did pretty dang good. I'm happy with it. So, for the most part, it's fixed. It's fixed till the end of the season at this point, unless Yeah. Well, I'm not going to even say my thought there. I ain't going to jinx myself. For the most part, car's in good shape. And it seems pretty decent, fast enough. I didn't really push it this weekend. Like I said, you'll see all that in Turn 1 Tuesday. I didn't really push it, so I don't know how much better the car is or how much worse the car is. But we'll find out tomorrow and go from there. Like, comment, subscribe. Share the videos. Let me know what you think about what's going on, and just keep it clean. Check out the channels I'm going to link down in the description. And thank you guys for following me along on this journey.